noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his deals with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. And it's Kutchu, and it's made its way to him. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. White. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Inzaghi. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Vieri. Camavinga. Now it's Inzaghi. White. Ball played for Kutchu. And here's Vieri. Now it's Raul. Raul! That pass isn't the best. And one more try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 3 coming up. Baresi clears it away. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So we're still where we started right now. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the chance! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, cracking ball. And that has been clubbed away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Vieri. He's dealt with that really well. Platini can see things, others simply cannot. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Platini was coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
White. Knocks it into space. Platini. And here's the chance to counter. Raul.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Raul. And it's Michel Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a good... There's the shot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Tries to get it clear. Crosses it into... He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Out to the left it goes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Senegal kick off the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
Great chance! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Owen. And it's Neymar. And here's Vieri. defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Kukçu. Platini gets a foot in here. Neymar. Now it's Raul.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether...
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Raul. Beckenbauer. Platini. Now it's Owen. Well read, nice interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Vieri. Referee has just said play on. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Davids. Beckenbauer. Camavinga. Now Platini. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's White. 75 minutes played. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for
32.
changes on
El
both
dorsal
sides,
13.
actually.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Can he get it
3.
through?
Fabio
And he's
Renal.
cleared it out of harm's
El
way.
dorsal 20. Neymar.
It's
Será
Lewandowski!
sustituido por el dorsal
Oh,
9.
that could cost
El
them.
dorsal
Well, the lead
26.
may be fragile,
El
but the
dorsal
keeper was
6.
focused and strong.
Casa. El dorsal
Oh,
5.
the count is rising.
El
That's
dorsal
6.
23. Beckham.
Terrific header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Now it's Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Great ball if he can get there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hazard. Chance for a shot! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the... And the shots! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Hazard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Italy have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Great vision, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Xabi Alonso, and he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Italy with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Xabi Alonso. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Vieri. Isco is the team's great visionary. First quarter of an hour gone. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Kane. Now this could be a chance.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dumfries.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Belletti. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Rivaldo. Rivaldo! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcellona ha segnato al 25esimo minuto numero 10.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shoots! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Belletti pinches it off him. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Nice physical challenge. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Baresi calmly anticipates. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Isco. Now it's Isco. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's with the keeper. Adams gets a foot in here. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Kukçu. He's away! Now, can they get him away? Played in deep. Good read, needed to be.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Can he spark a counter here? He's on it, can he get away? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Strokes it back. Rivaldo. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 77. Lascia il campo
And
per
the
il
action is
numero
back on the way.
97. Aubameyang.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That has been knocked clear. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. And he's straight offside. Looking for the run. Raul. Played in by Robertson. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quality ball. Xavi Alonso. For Rice. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Looking to play him in. Vieri. Tries a shot! Xavi Alonso. And it's Rice. Kane, challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Isco. He is through here. Great chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieri being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the...
Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Aubameyang! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice. Now it's Raul. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And he was alert to it. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Kukcu. Raul. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, what a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
Corner
41.
number 2 then.
Viene sostituito con il
Ronaldo,
numero 23.
who's
Attenzione,
short.
una sostituzione.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Raul. Bastoni does really well there, strong defending. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! And it's Robertson. Hazard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely shaped ball. That is a great pick out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had it taken off him. Great work on the overlap. He has found a way through. And he's opted for the long pass. Belletti.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it from... It's Hazard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ronaldo. 2 minutes to be added on. Camavinga. Little pass back. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that...
Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vieri. Looking for the run. And here's Yildiz. Raul. Aims beyond the defence. Raul. He has found the way. Raul! They want to be quick to recover this.
Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
What's Yildiz? He's shifting through the gears here. Van Nistelrooy. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Hakimi, and it's Kukçu. Knocks it in. Big chance! No way through. Still goalless at the moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Raul. Kukçu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Spread it left. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieri chasing after it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. Nicely shaped cross. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the pass is intercepted. Raul. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Valde. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Vieri. And this is Beckham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Beckham. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Vieri. Well, that looks a good ball through. Now somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rivaldo. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro makes the interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Foden. Beckham. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's been shifted off it. Foden. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Balde. Here's Rivaldo. Gattuso. That has not gone well.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yildiz. Played out towards the right wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Oh, it's played into the area. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Balde.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Gerrard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's rather hopeful. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Raul. Balde made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he goes cross-field. Gattuso gets across and deals with it. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Rivaldo. Koundé gets a foot in here. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Baresi makes the interception. Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So the
7.
manager can make a change
El
for the
dorsal
first time in the
32.
game here.
El dorsal 3. Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal 8.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played,
El
well
dorsal
stopped.
6. Casa. El dorsal 9.
Don't you just
El
love the
dorsal
level of
5.
intensity here?
El dorsal
He's having
14.
a shot! Oh, taken with style. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Liverpool have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Lewandowski! And he's following up. Oh, it's fallen loose again. They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
Barcelona making another change here. Beckham, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be...
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That has been cut short. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Rivaldo. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's an excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Valde. Hazard. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time.
And Sonny! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rivaldo. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Robertson. Szoboszlai. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Robertson in with the challenge. And it's played into the middle. And he won't reach that. Gattuso is there, and he can pick it up. That is good alertness. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. And they're back on the ball again. And this is... And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Tries to pass it through. Can he spark a counter here? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Let's roll. Roll! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Carvajal, looking to play him in. Bale. Shot, surely! Gareth glittering Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Carvajal is there, and he can get that clear. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Vieri, and this is Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Raul plays it in. Has a look and plays it forward. Bale. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's picked his way through. And this is Vieri. They're urging him to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rivaldo. And this is Vieri. Searching passes played there. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Bale. Kukçu. And they win it back again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rivaldo. Raul. And the cross comes in. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking tidy in possession here. Belletti. Sane, who does have an assist to his name. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Kukçu. The pass is intercepted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Raul. And this is Vieri. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's a good ball out wide. So we've reached the hour mark. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chouameni, and it's Kukçu into the channel. Brilliantly cut out. Aims beyond the defence. Robertson. Time and again they are repelled. Sané. Bale. That has been knocked clear. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Raul.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's
El
their
dorsal
second
13,
corner of the game.
El dorsal 32. El dorsal 17.
And they've got rid.
El dorsal 3.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 10. Serán
He won't be happy with that one.
El
It's
dorsal
been slipped
26.
through. He's in a
El
great
dorsal
position
9.
here.
El
He is
dorsal
through
18.
here. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bullish header! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling
It's Raul! He can get that clear. Goes for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Good ball, good take. Looks across and plays it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The final 5 minutes. Great ball, and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save. Barcelona have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Applies the finish! And he's missed it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Darwin. Kukçu. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Barcelona looking to pass their way. It's Raul! And the keeper can swallow it up. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Costa Curta, cross to the back post. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal running with the ball. Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Kukçu. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Belletti.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Busquets. And it's Belletti. Played up towards the front line. Rijkaard.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, foot in. Marquez has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Yamal. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Little pass back. Belletti. Kukçu is onto this. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Dink through. And this is Torres. Isco. Vinicius tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And again! And that has been cleared. Yamal, and it's Kukçu. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, not quite. Isco knocks it out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Raul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, can he find a finish? Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Raul. Played out to the right. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that was never going to make it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. It's Isco! Rijkaard. And Rivaldo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robson. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Referee's given a throw. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robson. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Busquets goes direct. Belletti. Could move up a gear here. Rivaldo. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Isco. That's an imaginative pass. That is a Vinicius Junior! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that has gone horribly wrong. Not the most convincing of passes.
Oakland Roots couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Torres. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. And this is roll. He's being urged to shoot. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Clipped into space. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Raul. And here's Bernardo Silva. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised
Se
for
va a llevar a cabo un
offside.
cambio de jugadores.
But there's going to be another change here. Now it's Raul. And it's Belletti. Marquez goes long. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Raul.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Into
descuento.
stoppage time, and it is still 0. Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Not the most accurate pass. Azar. And it's Neymar. And this is Azar. And it's Azar. And the shot! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Messi plays it short. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Sajin goes for the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Cannavaro clears it away. It's Runlu. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Carvajal is offering a right smile there.
Morocco have their third corner. He's got full. Cannavaro with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's only too happy to take that back. Barcelona finding their passes.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta.
And the keeper's given it away. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Messi. Messi, and this is Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Rivaldo. First quarter of an hour gone. Maradona. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's the throw. And this is Vieri. And he plays one through. Carvajal is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. Played in by Danny Carvajal. Cleared without hesitation. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Kukçu. Rivaldo. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Serginho. Batistuta. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kukçu.
Morocco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And this is Batistuta. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso. And it's Kukçu. Neymar stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieri! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Threads one in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Maradona does well to get it back. Picks it, goes for a shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Time to review the first half.
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson. Rivaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Vieri. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kukçu.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And he skips past his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos. No way through. He's away! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gattuso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Maradona. It's Maradona! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. And it's Carvajal in towards the back stick.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Robertson. There will be a throw-in. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. What a throw in.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 27, Serginho. Number 22.
And here's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. And a shot!
14, Perez.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like you had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Law. It's anyone's. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in! Maradona duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Morocco go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time feature to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He has found a way through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. Hitters! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
They're up to 5 corners now. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a go! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Perez. Now it's Maradona. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.